Hello game monkeys and welcome to HearthStone Chronicles. My name is Rob. We are back in the arena playing the Just My Warluck deck from the last episode. If you saw on the board before the spinner came up, I have 2 wins and 2 losses with this deck, so it is play or go home time. The 2 wins were just solid play, grinding things out, making efficient trades, that sort of thing. My first loss, I was playing from behind the whole time, I feel, but I did make some play errors. I was very sloppy first thing in the morning. The second loss, however, my opponent on turn 6 spent 5 mana to do exactly 23 damage and kill me. I don't feel I could have come back from that. I'm going to toss my entire hand as nothing, including the mind control tech, appeals to me, and this is much more reasonable. So, like I said, it's play or go home. I feel like I'm playing with house money at this point because those first 2 losses were just horrible. Okay, well, he's going to pass. I'm going to rip Void Walker. That's nice because it prevents me from having to decide whether or not I coin down the Succubus early. Now I can coin down something like the Ogre Brute, I think, here next turn, unless things change. Get a Stone Splitter Trog, so that's probably going to earn the Dark Bomb. The coin is fun, but, you know, it makes the Trog much bigger. Might as well just Dark Bomb him, get him out of the way, and chip at him for 1. So now we can coin down my Trog on my turn 3, and then it'll be an interesting choice as to what I do with my true turn 4. So he's just going to armor up, so no turn 3 play for him. Very happy about that. Alrighty, and down comes the Trog. Dome. You'll play back with something. Chillwind Yeti. This is a card that is very popular. Everyone loves it. I'm going to be shadow bolting it here. Everyone loves it, and to me, it feels like a card that is played because there's nothing better in its slot. Don't get me wrong. 5 health is important. Having 4 power or 4 attack, excuse me, makes it hard for classes like priests to eliminate it. I just feel like it's could be better if they publish anything in a 4 mana cost that's roughly the same stat line. That's going bye-bye. So anyway, you saw me chip into it to finish it off with my taunt minion. That might have been a mistake, but I have been burned in the past when I don't move a creature from the table. Let's say he comes back with a Fiery War Axe, kills my taunt creature, goes to the dome for 4. Now I have to trade in my Trog to take it off, and I've taken a 4 extra damage. So sometimes I just like to remove the minion when I've got it at 1 health. So he's going to armor up. He can either take out my Trog and go dome, or he can go dome. He is, yeah, I'm going to take out my Trog. Then Shield Master. He's going to go dome. Alright. So I get the Spell Breaker here. I could take the taunt away from one guy, but then he's still on the board. So it's better. I'm better off just killing him here. So taking him out. Drop the organ. So I've got 2 guys who are vulnerable to the 3 attack. It's fine. I can drop Succubus here, hopefully pretty soon. So Shield Master takes out the minion with 4 attack, and the axe takes out the minion with 3 attacks. They've been going. Okay. He's gonna leave the 4/3. He's got a different answer for the 4/3, maybe. 7 mana. You could easily.
Now?
Yeah, you could have like another Shield Master or a Sludge Belcher. Certainly, you could play that and then give him time to armor up. Pointing at the Ogre. He's going to freeze the Ogre, so... Yeah, so after all that, he kind of lost himself a point of health there, not a huge thing. Alright, Void Caller. That's nice. I drop him, drop a card. Hey, Pit Lord. Well, cool. I might be able to Death Rattle down a really nice creature here. Either a decent one or a really good one. Basically the options. So I have a 50-50 chance of hitting the 5/5, and then Void Color for sure, so probably going to draw here. Well, I'm probably taking 5 to the dome, I'd assume. Or not. That, I believe, is the plan. Like, my guy only has a 50% chance of hitting the target I want. Well, okay. So he also going to take out the void color. Yeah. Well, there we go. That's lovely. Defender of Argus. Okay, so with 4 mana, I might still find that silence handy, so I'll drop him, drop him, go dome, and yeah, liking my board position. Got him halfway dead. Weapons are tough because at minimum he's taking 5 extra for killing the Mystic. So he's kind of darned if he does, darned if he doesn't. I've rendered that weapon a bit useless. Cleave. Okay, so now he's going to be able to take the 5/1 into the 6/5, get armor up. He's going to take out both. He's going to go. He likes taking that 1 extra point of damage, so he's done that twice now, where he's opted to attack the minion with the 1 attack higher. Weird. Okay, so Matter Bomber. If I'm gonna chip this guy away first. It gives basically the Matter Bomber fewer targets on my side of the board to hit. So there's one there, one there, one there, one there, and one. Okay, so yeah, that works out mathematically, right? Like there were 3 targets. You could only hit the minion once, so he can hit each of us 2 times essentially, plus the 1 extra for the minion, and he hit him. So I kind of want a coin flip there. So I bring down the silence minion. The chances of it being useful at this stage of the game are low, and I want to put Deadly on board. So like right now, I don't have him dead on board because if he armors up, he's at 10. But like he can't swing his axe. Like I render his axe neutralized. Okay, so he heals back up. He's at 13 roughly. Get a new weapon. He's gonna go for the big guy. Makes sense. And his weapon will betray him. He'll take out the little guy. The little guy in 4 attack. Okay. Right, so I can finally safely play my Succubus, not having given up any card advantage. Draw my card, and I will rip 3 drops so I can't play. Alright, so pressure's on. Like, it would be impressive to see him recover, essentially. So you can armor up. Okay, well, that's a well-timed brawl. I have a 75% chance to come out with a minion and a dude. So there's his healer. So yeah, he can not use his weapon. There's no way he can safely use his weapon because it's 50-50. I kill him, he armors up, but still can't use his weapon because the weapon, if it randomly 50-50 hits the minion, game over. Here, I can chip in. Oh, perfect. So yeah, first chip, and brawl saved your last turn. But if you're running 2 brawls, no, he's running 2 brawls, he still loses here, right? No, technically he throws another brawl down, armors up again. He's still alive if anything but the
magic shall not save.
Comes back up. So he silences my taunt guy and my enraged guy. Gives me well played. I'm assuming he's not going to do 19 damage to me. Yeah, he just takes out the... Okay. Alright, so another grindy game. Nothing truly spectacular, but I go to 3 wins. So I am 50-50 and officially playing on house money. Oh, as a bonus, I had my 3 wins for the day, so that's nice. Alrighty, so back to the hub. Look at that beautifully upgraded key. And pressing on. So thinking back on that Chillwind Yeti play, essentially the opportunity I passed up was to do 1 point of damage to his health. So the question is, do I value dealing 1 damage to him, or do I value taking that Chillwind Yeti off the board? And you'd have a hard time convincing me that I made the wrong call there. I think ultimately it's safer just to have that Chillwind Yeti off the board, and I'll miss the opportunity to deal 1 damage to him to do it. So I don't think it's a play error. Next up we have a mage. Alright. The ability to do 1 damage every turn to my dome seems a little tricky. Pitch the harpy. hey, look at that. I'm on the play, but I'll actually be able to drop one of my only 2 1-drops in the deck. And it won't die immediately to the hero power. That comes in handy. Ogre Brute's been very useful, mostly because my opponents keep attacking him. Like, I don't know why people hate him so much. He can only do what you want him to do 50% of the time, so whatever. Like, he's perfect. I'm perfectly fine with him trading with the minion I was going to trade him for anyway. Like, that's come in quite handy. So, well, we got a coin on turn 1. No, we'll get a mana worm on turn 1. Alright.
First kill.
No, we'll stick with our plan. I'm going to draw early and I get Dark Bomb. Okay. So, alright. This sets up an interesting question. Do I Dark Bomb the Mana Worm right away? Or do I put down the Ogre Brute, sticking with the idea that I want to use as much of my mana every turn as possible to make each play as efficient as possible? So, we'll kind of keep track. Like, after because I'm gonna go Ogre Brute. I'm gonna put down the Ogre Brute. I am just going to play as much mana as possible, every single turn as possible. So starting after this turn, we'll see how much damage is done to me by the Mana Worm, and kind of just track whether or not I made the right call. So, yep. Last chance. I'm gonna go Ogre Brute through the dome. Like, maybe that's a mistake. Like, I don't take this 2 damage here if I use Dark Bomb, but I'm hoping, like, next turn I draw Dark Bomb. Okay, so he's got a Frostbolt Ogre, and that's 3 damage I could have avoided by playing Dark Bomb. So, glutton for punishment. I'm sticking to the same philosophy. I'm not going to draw here. I'm going to chip away at that minion, and I'm going to take 3 more damage here. I mean, next turn it's Jungle Panther Dark Bomb for sure. Like, next turn the minion dies. I'm going to freeze. Wow, I'm taking... I will take 7 additional damage that I wouldn't have taken if I just Dark Bombed early. And yeah, I might be regretting this decision. But philosophically, I feel it's better to get as much threatening things down as possible as quickly as possible. So, yeah, like maybe but see now, as my counter argument, maybe if I have to trade in this 4-2 for the 2-1 because I let myself get so low on health that I have to start trading minions every opportunity I get. Maybe an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. I mean, certainly had I known he was going to cast 2 spells back to back, essentially dealing me an additional 3 damage, and +1 on the first attack and then +2 on the second attack, I might have changed my math. But he will drop a Knife Juggler and a Scarlet Crusader, so it's not going to be enough to kill the Panther. No, okay. Alright, down to 14, though. The Knife Juggler, I think, needs to die here. So, yeah, happier of a trade than going to the 2-1. Yeah.
So many possibilities.
Yeah, I trade in the Jungle Panther to the Knife Thrower, and then... Yeah. So, okay. Again, using all my mana, as much as I can. Yeah, I'm 2 fireballs away from dying, so that's uncomfortable. But I don't know. Who knows? Certainly isn't playing like she's holding a fireball or 2. So I've got the dwarf. I could make her a 6/5 and do 12, bring her to 14. I'm taking 5 here, I assume. Like either I'm taking 5 or I'm losing my harpy. So we'll see what comes down on his side. I don't think 12 to 9 is enough to scare him necessarily. No, it wouldn't even be 12. It'd be 14. 14 to 9. So we get an apprentice. Echo. That's card advantage. That's nice stuff. Okay, and he's going to drop the damage golem immediately.
I'm
I
sorry.
take 5. Okay, well. I can steal one immediately. That's nice. Alright, that's second best choice. It's a shame. I mean, I'm just playing this guy to get the guy down. It's a shame I can't utilize that 6 guy. I need to clear the board. I'm at 9. I can literally take 3 damage next turn easily. I can see him easily doing that 4 damage next turn. So I could easily see him putting me to 4, and then, you know, Fireball, Dragon's Breath. He used both of his Frost Bolts. So 2 Frost Bolts gone. That's ironically a warm and fuzzy feeling to no longer have to worry about Frost Bolt. But we shall see. I'm imagining the hero power takes out the Harpy.
Someday I'll be just
We get the other Sorcerer's Apprentice. Then we get a Dire Wolf Alpha. So yeah, I can actually take 6 here. So 4 to the Dome takes me to 5. Woof. Yeah, having that 7 health back for that worm play might have been good. Okay, so that's gonna go to the Harpy. So maybe he's hedging his bets. Maybe he doesn't guarantee he has kill on board. I gotta get through a Divine Shield. So that's rough.
Time runs out on me.
Well, do I dare? Do I dare play the Matter Bomber? Let's stack the odds as best I can. Take out these guys. And yeah, this is the best I'm going to be able to do. Stacking the odds, I go... There's the shield. 2 to her dome. 1 to the minion, 1 to me, 1 to that guy. Okay. That's amazing. Two things on my side of the board. The rest on his side. That's phenomenal. That was a great Matter Bomber run. Drop the Imp Master. Alright, so I mean, again, I'm dead to any spell here. Like, any direct
Well
damage
played.
spell. Okay, this is... Yeah, I'm
Well
okay.
played.
Well, that's the end of my run. Right? You've got me, right? Like,
summoning portal.
oh, that might have just been a well played for the Matter Bomber.
Silver Moon.
He thought he's just really no. He's down to 2 mana. Fire Blast takes out that guy. Okay, well, that is a well-timed piece of life game. All right, we will take out the guy with the Divine Shield. I will chip at that guy, so I can go 7 to the Dome. But that leaves the Dwarf vulnerable to the hero power, but I wasn't going to spend the 5 attack to do it. All right. I mean, he can still go Fireball, hero power to kill me. So I'm not out of the woods yet. I mean, nobody passes Fireball when they draft it, right? Like, if you're a mage and you see Fireball, you're taking Fireball, right? Like, that's... I would have to imagine he has a Fireball somewhere in his deck. So 13. So it's going to take... I mean, I can do 12 next turn, so the hero... Like, if he doesn't have me dead, like, if I'm not dead here, the hero power has to take out the 4-1, because I've gotten 1 away, essentially. And then, alright, so, yeah, it takes out the 4-1. Then, Dragon's Breath for the minion. Wow. He flinched. Like, he was uncomfortable with my pressure, so that is awesome. Alright, we're gonna go Freedom Dome. So that's not the secret that gives him armor if he gets attacked. I'll throw down the Trog if that's the one that copies minions, and it's not. Awesome. If that had copied the Trog, 3 back at me puts me at 4, hero power puts me at 3. All of his Frost Bolts are gone, so it's not gonna change if he gets a Fireball or not.
Well played.
Well played. That always makes me nervous. Like, I'm at 2 low life. Hero powered the Imp, so it can't be Fireball. Flame Cannon. Alright, no, apparently I win. Unless that's ice block. Like if that's ice block and he has an extra turn, well, you gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta get down to 1 and then see if the secret comes up. It does not. I pulled that off. That's amazing. You could still argue all day long that I played the mana worm situation incorrectly. In hindsight, had I known that I was going to take an additional 3 damage, I wouldn't have played it that way. But hey, it worked out. I'd almost feel guilty, but then again, earlier today I did have someone do 23 damage to me. Once again, turn 6, 5 mana, for exactly enough to kill me. So yeah, I grinded that one out. I got lucky. No denying that. He didn't have the spells needed to kill me. I kept putting the pressure on. That caused him to flinch. I could have gone better for me, yes. At the end of the day, a win's a win, and I'll take it. So, whee! Alright, we're the opponent, as always.
Gul'dan!
Got 4 wins in a row. Lose the first 2, go 4-0. That's pretty fun. Alright, definitely gonna get rid of the Krog. I'm gonna lose the Shadow Bolt also. Sure, it's only 3 mana, but it's not a guy, essentially. I'd like a minion down if I could. Preferably one less costly than Harpy. But this is fine. Like I can... Okay, I can go turn 2 Swordsmith or draw, depending on what we get here. Get a coin. Okay, so yeah, it's still going to be Swordsmith. If he wants to trade in both minions to kill him, fine. If not, fine, I'll throw down my Towering Warrior with Taunt, and then I'll take out both your minions. So that's good either way. Alright, so he'll light. So alright, he's gonna do 2 to the dome here after taking out the Swordsmith. But he still did use a card for it. He loses all of that healing potential. So I don't hate that play at the end of the day. Alright, Warrior there. Maintain a little board control here. Morgan. Well, that's going to earn a Dark Bomb. Well, oh, well, perfect. Perfect. Needed something else to play with the other 2 mana. Control Machine will do it. That's fine. To the dome. Because he didn't swing in with the 2-1. That's... I guess he was planning on sending the Worgen in. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, because then the Worgen gets Wind Fury. It does more to my dome. Alright, Guardian. Okay, Micro Machine becomes a 3. Draw first, go Spectral Knight. Yeah, throw the Imp Master down, go Dome. Let's put the pressure on, see how he comes back. And I guess I could use the Warrior to take out the Murloc there. Yeah, basically I've just made the exact opposite play as what I talked about with the Chillwind Yeti play 2 games ago. So if I didn't count as a player before, I'm going to count as a player now. I basically just sacrificed my Micro Machines. So that was a boneheaded play. But hey, look, he's got 4 minions. I've got myself a Mind Control tech. I've got myself his 3/3. Alright, perfect. We'll chip there, then go 1 to the dome because I can't kill anything else. So, yeah, I'll chalk that up to a play error. That was... I should have taken out the 2-1 because it wouldn't have been enough to kill the taunt creature, so I'm going to keep my Micro Machines alive at least 1 more turn there and do some more damage, so yeah, that was bad play. We are flooding the board, though, that's for sure. Complicated board state. He played his minion with charge, but nicely he has to trade or attack with 2 different minions to take out anything on my side of the board. So, like, Imp Master here, do the minimum amount of damage to your side of the board, I guess. I mean, he's out of mana, so he's going to opt for one of the bigger guys, it looks like here. Yeah, if you're going to commit to it. Well. Okay, and that guy gets bigger, so. Alright, well, nope, I got the taunt minions, so that fits perfectly at 7 mana. Ship him out just to stop throwing people in there. 5 to dome, gets him to 16. Yeah, so you might recall when I was drafting this deck during the first episode yesterday, the statement I made about the taunt minion, he came up with 2 other 1-drops, and I stated, well, I wouldn't mind playing any of these minions on turn 1, but the taunt creature is the one I'd want most to play on turn 10. Well, turn 7, he comes in extremely handy there, so that's nice. Guardians of Kings is going to get him back up to 22. Okay. So 8, 10, 13. Do 13 to him, get him down to 9. Is that enough to make him really start flinching? I mean, there's no efficient way to get that Guardian off the table. And I can get this guy off the table. I can take care of him. Let's draw here. Well, let's go down. Let's put the pressure on. I'm not gonna take out that Guardian and King. It's not gonna happen. Drop. Yeah, drop this guy. And then draw. Matter Bomber. Okay. Well, let's see. I'm assuming the Wind Fury's dead. Like, there's no way that the Wind Fury survives this. He swings the Wind Fury. He swings at the Wind Fury with the Guardian of Kings. That's fine. So 1, 2, 5. I can get him to 9. If he doesn't kill any other minions, I get him to 9. And then Matter Bomber just needs to do 1 to his dome. That guy doesn't have charge. That guy doesn't have charge or taunt, so he's out of mana. So yeah. So literally, I just need to go straight to the dome and have Matter Bomber deal 1 damage to his face. that's the path to victory here. So all the way down to 1.
Let the dark in.
Matter Bomber. Me. Okay, good game. Well, okay. Matter Bomber throws out 6 damage. 5 of the 6 went to my side of the field. The 1 went to his dome. But that's all I needed. All right. So 5 wins ties my best streak. 5 wins is the best I've ever done. Before I started recording the YouTube videos, I had gotten to 5 before with a Druid deck. So this is now my personal high score. So that's fun. Let's keep it rolling. So the game is locked in on a player. That player looks like it will be a rogue.
Versus Valir.
Excuse me while I shudder inside, thinking of 23 points of damage on turn 6. I will pitch all of my 4-drops as my deck curves out at 3, so I should mathematically get some smaller guys than that. Yeah, excellent. Excellent. Curves nicely with the coin. So yeah, unless she comes out extremely aggressive here, I should be in really decent shape. So we'll get a dagger. Perfect. It's going to power up my taunt minion.
Bring me steel as you command.
Rolling right along. Renders her daggers a touch useless because. Okay, well, fine. Use a card on it. Take the 2 damage. Okay. Anything else? No. Nothing else. Well. Don't spend that coin just yet. And again, Swordsmith is doing some rather nice things.
Pay attention, class.
Violet Teacher. Mana. Kills the Swordsmith. Makes sense. Pit Lord with 4 mana up, or the Dwarf. Play the Dwarf, try to go dome. Nah, well, should have played the Dwarf. What are you gonna do? Pit Lord. That's fine. I'll take 5. Go to 25. I've already got him down to 20, so happy with that. I can definitively kill the Violet Teacher here with the Pit Lord in theory, and then guarantee 5 to the Dome. So we're going to draw an Assassinate there, and it's going to spawn a minion. Okay. Void Caller. How best to spend 6 mana? I can go Void Caller draw, Void Caller Dark Bomb. Succubus seems a little early. Again, I'd lose some card advantage. Well, first things first. I should probably see with the yeah, chips in. Okay. Well, at 1 health, do I use the Dark Bomb on a 1/1 to protect my ogre? That's the thing, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's the right play. I'll Void Caller, coin, take out the 1/1. Now, she daggers, she loses 5 health, and I'm happy with that. So, and if not, again, I try to kill the... Or I try to swing in and deal to the Dome. Now, if she drops Taunt, I swing at the Taunt, obviously, but I have a 50% chance of, like, attacking around the Taunt. So, this is why the Ogre Mage is good. Whale, Fan, and Knives will solve that problem. Okay. Dagger up. Does she go after the... Nope, she does not. Okay. So, 6 mana. Go Iron Dwarf. Plus, well, the plusin is good. Down to 15. I could draw here. I'm just gonna drop the Worgen. Like, I know I'm contradicting myself constantly, but draw and definitely not putting more damage on the board, or put 2 more damage on the board for sure. I'm happy with that. Like, leaving 1 mana on the table, fine. So we get a Spectral Knight. Her side. Shield Chip. To the Dome. Pressure Daggers. So I've got 9. Yeah, I'm just gonna go Dome. Like, put her to 6. Draw cards, Mind Control Tech. Throw it on the Spectral Knight. Like, has to answer. Like, I could have smacked the Void Caller into the Spectral Knight to get the Succubus down. That's guaranteed, but I mean, how do you argue with getting her to 6? Like, getting her to 6 is amazing because you have to take out 2 minions to guarantee survival. Like, that's going to be tough.
I am the blade of the dark.
Priestess gets rid of 10. Okay, takes out the dwarf. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, takes out that guy too. Oh, I guess he does have for it. 8, and I can do 7. I mean, I'm at 19. I can trade the boards here. I can just flood. Like, I can make her trade. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna go Dome. I'm just gonna put her at 1. Yeah, I lose that guy, but answer this board. Like, if I don't win here, you know, it wasn't because I wasn't playing aggressively enough. I wasn't tentative. Like, if you can do an additional 9 damage. Yeah. All right. Well played. Like, I know, just not too long ago, I had way too much damage done to me there. But, and she had plenty of cards in hand, but, well, 6 wins. That's a record. So, okay. Well, we'll see what we get next, and hopefully it's a win. Hopefully. Now, I know I broke this into 2 episodes, but this is my 8th game of Arena in a row. It is becoming a bit of a mental grind. I feel mentally fatigued. You know, I woke up first thing this morning. That's why my first game was so sloppy. But I don't know. I've held it together pretty well over the last hour. Whew. Seen some ups and some downs. A lot of fun plays. So we'll draw a Paladin.
Uther!
I will fight with honor. Your soul shall be mine.
Extra card. Yeah, with the coin. I like this curve. I don't mind keeping it. Certainly could see some good things there. secret on turn 1. That's nice for paladins. Maybe my mystic will come into play this game. I draw a turn 1 to play, so that's awesome. So if the secret's Noble Sacrifice, it'll immediately trigger when I go Dome here, because I'm not going to try to crack his head over the Divine Shield.
Bring me steel first.
Swordsmith. I'm assuming this Worgen's dead. Like, I'm assuming he's going to slam the Divine Shield bot into it. That's certainly not the secret that... Well, that's not the secret that triggers when an attack is made. He'll take out the weapon. Okay, maybe it's the one that restores him to health with 1 health. Okay, triggers. Oh, it's Avenge. Oh, and it goes on the Divine Shield bot. Huh. Well, that's unfortunate. I mean, he could crack the Divine Shield, but he could also go weapon. Recruit. Well, then I still have the Swordsmith, so I can throw down the Trog. If he leaves the Swordsmith alive. Cult Master. Oh my god, he's gonna draw so many cards. Oh my goodness. Wipes out my side of the board. Draws 2 cards for his 2 dead recruits. Wow. My best answer, I can drop the Trog.
Possibility.
Well, my best answer is going to be Pit Lord. 223. Like, the Pit Lord can be killed here, but he has to trade in his 5/6. I mean, he's going to draw a card off of it, but he does 5 damage to himself, and I get rid of the bot. Unless he's got something else up his sleeve. Okay, that's that. Draw a card. Then 5 to the Dome. Argent Protector is going to give Divine Shield to the Cult Master. He's got a Divine Shield Scarlet Crusader. Wow, he's got so much card advantage here. Like I'm still going to play through here, but again, I'm calling it now. I'm so far behind. Okay, well, I mean, the streak wasn't going to last forever. Wow. That secret was badly timed. I don't know. Do you play differently around that? I couldn't attack with both the Worgen. Like, literally, to play around that, I would have to attack him. Just keep going Dome until I can attack with both the Worgen and the Shield, or the Swordsmith. But at that point, like, he just takes out my minions. He uses these guys to take him out. So, I don't know. Maybe I played that secret wrong, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like I was playing from behind. But anyway, yeah, I've been taking a savage beating here while stalking. You'll draw something.
Have enough mana.
Yeah.
You're in trouble now.
There's the. Alright, so maybe if I can throw down Taunt, I can stabilize. Because I'm taking. Oh, wait. No, I'm taking 16.
Well
Never mind. Well played. Well, that's the end of the streak. But 6 is a personal high score. So, alright. Well, all in all, I mean, you cannot argue with 6 wins. That is a successful arena run, by my standards at least. Wish I could have had Game 1 back. That's fine. Nothing I could do about Game 2, I don't think. But at 6 wins, we get a gold, a pack, and 60 gold. So 140 gold and a pack. This pack cost me roughly 10 gold, plus I won 3 times, which satisfied my daily quest. Let's go open this pack, see what we get. Anything fun? Fun has already been had. Fun was had while playing. Force Tank Max, Clockwork Gnome, Cobra Shot, Metal Tooth Leaper, and Floating Watcher. So, Dust Bait. essentially. I think I have 2 copies of most, if not all, of these. So, okay. Well, that's been a lot of fun. I've been Rob. You've been great. Thanks for watching.